walking two dogs. They're our dogs.
Tootsie,
Don't get mistaken. The black dog is Tootsie.
and the blonde and white one is Memphis.
Memphis. And I have no doubt that before we got these dogs, they were never walked. And it's brutally obvious that they just weren't. So they don't know how to respond to a leash very well. They now both have on harnesses that have their names and our numbers on them, just in case. But they also get spooked really easily. So you just have to try to keep them in the road from getting in other people's front yards, because it seems like just about every time we walk them, they have a tendency to want to potty in somebody's yard. They were, so if we try to keep them, so what we're trying to do now is try to keep them in the road so they don't do that. And they want to sniff everything, and that's going to be completely normal. Dogs have millions and millions of little nerve endings and sensory organs in their noses, so they are constantly wanting to smell things. And beagles are also the kind of dogs, a lot of times they're used at airports to detect things in people's packages.
And their suitcases.
Food, or even drugs, or things. And it's important for dogs to find those things, especially even the food is more important, because the food can bring in insects and bugs from outside one country to another, and just cost farmers millions and millions of dollars, because if those bugs get here, they can destroy crops. So, but now they're hearing other dogs bark,
and then
so
they
they're
whine
wanting
about
to
it.
bark.
They whine about it, so you're going to hear that from time to time.
That's right. They hear other dogs. Well, we try to walk them around a block every so often to get them used to just enjoying being outside. It's winter time here. We're in South Carolina, so it's winter time. So it can get cold here. I know a lot of people think that South Carolina maybe so much, it isn't. But so South Carolina can get cold, whether you want to believe it or not. Yesterday here in South Carolina, it barely got above about 37 degrees, and Tootsie had to take a little break in the woods. And the woods is safe; it's not anybody's front yard. But I think the high was about 37, and the wind was blowing about 20 or 30 miles an hour all day.
Right.
So it was plenty cold. And it's okay to let them take little breaks. Like right now, she's just smelling and sniffing. And that's perfectly okay for her to do, because all they get to smell a lot of times is just the backyard. And we do have the backyard fenced in, so they have a big backyard to run around in. And it's very important to let these dogs get exercise.
If you let them get their smell on, they might stop pulling.
Yeah, and they pull a lot, but that goes back to these dogs just not ever having been walked before. When we first got Memphis, she was teeny tiny. She was really skinny. Until she really had probably not been taken care of. And even now, when Memphis eats, she gets a mouthful of food, takes it away from the bowl, and eats it like she probably maybe when she was younger possibly had to fight for food.
Like we had a sandwich in our house, and then we walked off, and then we walked into the living room, and we saw that Memphis had taken the whole entire sandwich.
Yeah,
peanut butter and jelly.
She'll steal your food in a second, because like I said, beagles also are that type of dog. You have to know this about a dog, but not all dogs will do this. But Memphis, being a beagle mix, a beagle, especially when it comes to people food, she would eat herself to death. If you put just a ton of people food in front of her, she would never stop eating. Now this car never looked. They never looked. I got you on camera. You never looked. Just went backing out into the road and never looked.
Never looked.
Good job.
Never.
Yeah, I tend to let people know that car never looked. just backed right on into the road.
Now they're speeding.
Or wanting to get away because they don't want nobody to see them. Amazing that we just happened to stop right there. It's a good thing we did, because if we wouldn't have, we would have got hit by somebody who doesn't bother to look.
Yeah. And I don't want to get hit.
Huh. They didn't even slow down when they were backing up.
Nope.
That's okay. Got them on the video.
Yeah. We'll post
It's
it.
crazy. So yeah, while it's important to walk your dog and record a video, it's also very important to be aware of your surroundings, because people just tend to back up and not look. We were downtown in our city one day riding around, and you know how dogs love to stick their head out the window. I was allowing Memphis to put her head outside the window because it was downtown, and I was driving really slow, 10 miles an hour or so, and a car in a parking space just completely backed up right into us. I had to slam on brakes. They never looked and pay any attention. Memphis fell out of the window. She wasn't hurt or anything. She was just scared. But she didn't get a bump or a nick or nothing. She was absolutely fine. She landed on her feet. But she was scared. Well, I caught up with the lady because we were only going 10 miles an hour. And I told her, I said, the next time you back up, you might want to look to see if anybody's behind you. She said, I didn't do that. I said, well, I got a dash cam and I recorded you. So yeah, you did. I said, I can show you where you didn't slow down or look. And you know, you could have just ran right into us. You caused my dog to fall out of the car. I didn't do that. And then she sped off. So, you know, people, when confronted with facts, they don't know how to respond. You can see Tootsie is constantly, she's enjoying the walk.
Memphis was really skinny, and now look at her. She's all fat and happy.
But that's another reason we are walking her, because she's gotten a little chunky.
Yep.
And the vet said, you might want to walk them a little more. I said, well, if the temperature wasn't so cold, we would. And if the rain would cooperate, we've had a lot of rain here lately. That's another reason we haven't been able to walk them, because I mean, I'm not going to walk the dog out in the pouring rain when it's cold. I just can't do that. But they enjoyed the walk. Tootsie, the one you're looking at right here, is also very easily spooked. So we have thunder vests for both of them, and we even got some little hemp treats, which I have to get some more of. But when fireworks go off, so New Year's, July 4th, things like that, totally spooked. And it's almost like she's taught Memphis that it's okay to be spooked, and now Memphis gets spooked sometimes. And Memphis used to never do that.
But then when you put on the
thunder vest, I think for them it feels like a big hug.
Yeah, when you put it on them, it looks like a little shirt. So we thought, how would Memphis look with the doggy clothes on?
I know. I'm almost thinking we took a little picture of Memphis, and we might include it in this video. We took a little picture of Memphis when we first put her thunder vest on. If I can find it, I'll include it in this video.
It's on my phone, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we'll include it at the end of the video. But Memphis looked like she had a grin from ear to ear. So we're also hoping that the wind is not too bad with this microphone. We just got this new setup. It's got a light. We didn't need the light today, but I'm using it just to maybe decrease some shadows and things. And it does have a microphone that I have plugged up. So we're hoping that it's working okay. Now this house has a few dogs inside that are really loud and obnoxious.
I've seen a couple of videos.
And they don't stop barking until we're out of sight. Like they will literally bark until we're out of sight.
A couple of random dogs, and they sit their GoPro down, and then grabbed it by its mouth, and it took off and broke it. But see, Memphis won't do that because she doesn't know what a phone is or a GoPro.
Keep them away from her.
Yeah, the fox took off with the GoPro and then
Tootsie
crunched
is
on it and then
pulling me
tore off the
so
pieces.
hard.
Memphis,
Come on.
stop pulling, Memphis.
Well, she doesn't understand.
She
Come
was
on.
pulling big time.
Yep. Pulling me too. Come on.
We're going to back up. Tootsie, go! Go, Tootsie!
Memphis is getting her little smell on. Hey, Tootsie. What is it? Tootsie, come here. Come here, baby. Hey. Hey. Come here. Hey. Oh, you got matter all in your eyes. Stare to the side a little bit. Here comes a car. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Man, I tell you. So, hindsight and just knowing this, here's the house. I wonder if, oh, here's a car behind us too.
Oh, shoot.
I'm wondering if this house might be for rent. Come on.
Because there's no cars or things.
I was motioning them with the camera to go around us. So if you were wondering how you just went in a little circle, that was why. Hindsight, man, the next time I do this, you learn, is putting a glove on this hand. Because this hand holding the camera is rather cold. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Memphis.
Don't pull it off of her. See the way you're pulling now? If you get in front of her and pull the thing, you're going to pull it off of her. I know you're not trying to shine. I'm just letting you know. Hey. Do that. It's live. You want to jump too? She said it's not fair. She wants to jump too. I know it was fun. I know. You're too big.
What are you whining about?
If it wasn't so windy.
Yeah.
Golly, the wind is terrible. Man, can you make this wind stop?
Blew me over how many times.
This wind is terrible. Come on. Also, so like when you're recording a video, this question you asked them, and anybody really, you can't record other people and put them on the video
No.
without at the end of the video going up to them and saying, hey, are you okay with being in our video? So I didn't put the camera up on anybody, even in that yard when we saw the kids playing.
Yeah.
I didn't ever put the camera up on them.
No.
So, because if you did, you would have to go to them and say, hey, I'm going to be possibly putting this video on YouTube, and I have to get an okay from you for it to be on there.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't do that. Now, we filmed a Spirit Halloween video, and we had to, well, Emerald was nice enough to spend hours making sure she edited out. She blurred out a little bit and then just edited that part out where there were people in the store. And the music too, because music, unless you own that song, unless it's your song, okay, it's clear. Come on. You can't put other people's music in there also.
No.
So, that took her some time. Okay, well anyway, we wanted to show you walking the dogs today. We hope you enjoyed our little video. I'm going to go ahead and stop it because my hand's getting cold.
Right.
You want to tell them bye, Aspen? Bye, Aspen.
Hope you enjoy, everybody, having a good day, and just be safe.
Right, be safe. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.